YouTube, welcome back. It's your girl Kira Shanez, and as you can tell by the title of the video, nobody asked, but I want to share this is how I do not take things personally most of the time, because I'm a sensitive being. I still take shit personally a lot, but now I don't sit in those feelings. I evaluate them and then I get over them. I get over them way too easily, maybe way too easily. Maybe I should see a therapist. But until that happens, let me tell you what I've been doing. So basically, I'm a really sensitive person. I'm reading because I had to take notes. I am so scared. Here I go again. I am so scattered brain. Let me just go ahead and explain this. I am so scattered brain that I have to take notes, or else I really could be all over the place. And I actually took this note. I actually did this a few days ago, back when I was in my feelings again. And I got out my feelings, so I said, you know what, I'll just post this whenever I'm ready to, and I am ready to today. This is a different setting. I'm in my cousin's room because I'm at my grandmother's house, and my cousin has the best lighting. And if you see this video, don't be mad at me. You can't fight me, so don't be mad at me. But anyways, let's jump into the video. I'm a sensitive person. I take a lot of things to heart, like so deeply to heart. And when I take it to heart, I hold it. I hold on to that shit. I might hold on to that shit for years. And I can't do that because literally it's debilitating. It really is. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. Don't hold shit in. I should have said this before, but don't hold shit in, because that really leads to resentment, and you'll start resenting people, and they won't even know why you have a problem. And it's because you're letting shit bother you, and you're not telling them that you're bothered. Be honest with yourself and be honest with others. If you feel some type of way, let them know. And if they don't respect your boundaries, then you drop them. But basically, when I hear whispers and other people used to give their opinions to me on something I'm wearing or something I said or a thought that I had, I took that shit so personally. Even if it was unsolicited. I took it so fucking personally. And I just realized that I can't take everything people say to heart. I can't, because a lot of it's just people either projecting their own insecurities on me, or they're literally just they're hating on my happiness. I'm here to clarify again. When I say they're hating on my happiness, I mean, like, they wouldn't do it and it wouldn't make them happy if they did it. Even though they see me happy doing it, they still want to give me their opinion on it, even though they notice that I'm happy, which in that case, I just let it roll off my back. Whatever I do, I'm usually very happy with what I'm doing. I'm usually very happy. I don't have or need a second opinion. I used to get second opinions even though I was happy with the decisions that I made, which led to me being anxious and really codependent on other people's opinions, you know? And that's just not good for you, mentally and physically. It's just not good for you. If I was short in my decision and I didn't need an opinion on it, I wasn't going to ask an opinion on it. If you gave me your opinion on it, I was going to take it and throw it the fuck away, because nobody asked. So why are you even giving me your opinion? Bitch, if I wanted to know how you felt about something that I was doing, I would have asked you. But I didn't. So keep it. Basically, that's my mentality. If I didn't ask you, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that into my space. I'm not gonna take that into my mind. I'm not gonna take that into my heart. Keep it, because nobody asked for it. That's where I'm at right now. And I've been basically practicing this for a year, and it's been so hard. It's been so fucking hard not taking shit personally. It's been so hard. I'm not gonna tell you that it was easy. I'm not gonna tell you that I still don't ever do it, because I do. I had myself a little cry over something very small a little while ago. My phone died. I'm losing light. I'm not too sure where I left off, but I'm just gonna keep going. And again, that's really been the mentality. I'm not too sure what this has to do with me, but I'm just gonna keep going. Where was I? If I was happy with my decision, your opinion never mattered. That's where I'm at. That's what I've been telling myself. Literally, I really also think it's partially mental, partially where you're at mentally. And I was not in a good mind space for the past, I don't know, 6 years, 6 or so years, I was in a good mind space. I wanted people's opinion. I wanted to be validated. I wanted to make sure that I was liked. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't stepping on other people's feelings. I wasn't stepping on other people's boundaries, even though nobody was asking me what my boundaries were. He was taking my boundaries into consideration, but I was taking everybody else's boundaries into consideration, which you should be doing. You should be doing, but not at the cost of your own boundaries, your own mentality, your own physical well-being and all that. You just can't. And that's what I was doing, and it was really sincerely killing me. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you guys. Continuing on. So I stopped asking people for their opinions, and I've done that. I did that, started that quite a few years ago. Not even quite a few years ago. I'll say probably for real, I started that last year, all last year. If your first thought is whatever you were wearing or whatever you were doing is making you happy, it's not hurting anybody else, it's uplifting you, then do it. Don't give a fuck about what anybody else to say. Just do it. And I know it's hard not to give a fuck what anybody else to say. Personally, trust me, I know it's hard. But you just need to remind yourself that at the end of the day, they are not living your life. You are. They are not making your decisions. You are. They are not paying your bills. You are. They are not in your body. They're not in your head. They don't understand where you're coming from. They can only talk from their perspective. So what sense does it make that it's like you're trying to live their life in your body? That's weird to me. It doesn't make sense. And that's why I say, this is my bubble. This is my bubble of reality. This is my bubble of personal space. This is my bubble of mentality. If my bubble's a little wobbly and I wanted an opinion, I'm not asking just anyone for their opinion. I'm asking people who can critique me constructively, not criticize me based off of their own feelings, their doubts, their insecurities, their preferences. I'm asking people who are going to give me their opinion objectively, and me, who know where I'm coming from and not are solely thinking about where they are at in that question, but thinking about where I'm coming from in that question. Because I guarantee you this, you ask somebody, oh, how does my outfit look today? I decided to wear all black. And like, well, I really don't like black, so I don't think you should wear that. But I like black. I never asked you if you liked wearing black. I asked you, what did you think about my outfit? And you're saying, well, you didn't even tell me, oh yeah, I like your outfit. All you said was, oh, I don't like black, so I don't think you should wear that. You're not helping me. You're not helping me. You're not being constructive at all. Color. I like wearing black. That's why I chose black. How do you feel about my outfit? Besides the color, how do you feel about my outfit? Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's a difference between you saying, oh, I don't like black, I don't think you should wear that, and I don't like that you're wearing all black. It falls kind of flat. I don't think it's dynamic. I think you should add a pop of color, maybe an accessory or something. It'll make it more interesting to look at, you know? There's a difference between destructive and constructive criticism is basically what I'm trying to get at. If your first thought was whatever you were wearing or doing makes you happy, then stay in that mind space. Stay in that mind space. Do not let anyone come into your very stable bubble and pop it. Why would you let them do that? Why would you let them do that? And if you are going to ask an opinion, because you are truly unsure, you truly want to build off an idea that you already have. Now, let me say that again. To build off an idea that you already had, then you find people whose bubble merges with yours, not collides. Because if my bubble bursts, the reason I'm using this as bubbles as an example, because if my bubble bursts, your bubble's probably gonna burst too. And that's just how it's gonna be. Because if I'm not happy, you're probably not gonna be happy either. Why? Because I radiate my unhappiness. Apparently, this is what I've been told. My unhappiness, my sadness, my feelings just radiate off me. You can tell when I'm happy. You can tell when I'm sad. You can tell when I'm upset. And I don't mean to all the time. I just let my feelings out into the earth. I just let them out. I may not let them out Verbally, I may not let them out physically, but they're coming out and you're gonna feel them. And if you don't like that, then you're gonna have to remove yourself from me, because I really don't know how to stop that. I'll remove myself from the situation myself, but people like to put themselves in my way when I am feeling a certain type of way. So again, if I'm radiating sadness or happiness, sadness or anger, and you don't want to be around that, I highly suggest you leave me. I'll get over it pretty soon, probably. So just leave me. And if I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. If I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. If I don't want to talk to you about it, but I want to talk about it, then I'm gonna find someone to talk to about it. And I don't want you to take me not talking to you personally. But yeah, definitely find people who make your bubble bigger. Find people who make your ideas, who expand on your ideas, not pop them. They don't pop your bubble of happiness. Why would you set yourself up for failure that way? Because honestly, I truly believe that's setting yourself up for failure. When you surround yourself with people who criticize you and critique you, and they don't try to see where you're coming from in the situation. And there are so many people, and I don't think it's selfish to not care. No, I don't think it's selfish to not intentionally understand where someone is coming from. At this point, it's become a long-winded example, but if you're not telling them you want them to be objective and they aren't being objective, then you're not giving them the chance to try. For all you know, they very well could think they are being helpful, but to you, they aren't. Y'all cannot read each other's mind. Y'all, that's the point. Either stop asking people for their opinions, period, or find people who give you their opinions in a way that is insightful. And my phone just told me I'm running out of storage, so I'm gonna wrap this up for y'all. Stupid tablet. Last notes I have is basically you just need to become more secure in yourself and your own decisions. Literally stop asking people for their opinions, okay? Stop asking people for their opinions, especially when you're already happy with your decision. What sense does it make? I'm not an expert on any of this. I've been practicing this mindset change for about a year now, and I really feel like I'm doing so well with it. Yeah, I may overthink it. That's a whole nother video. I might overthink it, but I'm never gonna let anybody change my mind about a decision that I am very happy making. The decision that I already made and I'm very happy with. This time my phone died, but I'm gonna wrap it up for real. And I'm just, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I just deleted like 5 minutes of this video because I didn't like how I was trying to end it, because it really wasn't helpful, and this video really became long-winded, and I don't know if it actually hit the point that I wanted to hit, but I'm gonna give you the full takeaway notes that I wanted to give you and should have gave you, because I changed my mind. I freeze-framed, numbered them, and added them. You're welcome. Love you. Bye. Also, a little tip. Recording yourself in the moment and then going back and seeing and evaluating how you actually feel about the situation, definitely helpful. That's how I came to this point. I did that a lot of last year, kind of like a video journal. You could write your journals too, but it's like a video journal. I was doing both journaling and video journaling, and I go back and reflect on a lot of the things that I said or wrote, and I realized that wow, I was keeping a lot of shit in. So I definitely, pro tip, journal or video journal if that's more comfortable for you. It's definitely helpful.